What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Locker Room Lingo podcast. This is episode 6, and today we're trying to do something a little different, a little new. We hopefully have a visual here of a quarterback tier list. Hopefully that's working. We apologize in advance if you just
black
see a screen or just the
they're definitely just seeing a black screen right now, but
yeah, just the standard Locker Room Lingo iconic screen. But today, as you can see, we're going to be doing a NFL quarterback ranking based on last year's performances, and that should be pretty fun. Not everybody here is still in the NFL. As you can see, we got where was he? Matt Ryan hiding down here.
Matt Corral's in here. He was never in the NFL this year.
Well, yeah, you have people here that, but obviously we want to rank them or put them in F.
Taysom Hill's there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Okay. Well, anyways, the NFL is a little slow for news, right? I mean, there's been a couple free agency stuff, but nothing too big.
Yeah,
and
we can go through the franchise tag stuff. And
we can do that later, maybe. Or
later on in the episode. At the end of this episode, we'll talk about it. But
sure. But anyways, this episode we're gonna be putting these guys in a tier list. So obviously, S is the best and F is the worst. If you didn't know that, and let's just jump right into it. It's gonna be based on the three of us. Yeah, it's gonna be based on this is all of us here. Kind of. So if someone thinks Cooper Rush belongs in S, someone thinks F, then we have to find the medium. But okay, so Cooper Rush. Is he?
Did he even like 2 years ago was kind of his season, right? Like
he's a backup in Dallas, so I don't think he didn't play a single game this year. So
no, I know that's what I'm saying.
But the year
he's
before,
a backup quarterback now, but
he's he's an above average backup quarterback for sure. He was able to come back and lead his teams to some wins, but obviously he's the Cowboys, so they're a good team. I don't think we gotta spend too much time on Cooper Rush. I'm gonna put him I think it's between D or C for me.
I'm gonna put him in D because he's a backup quarterback. We haven't seen enough. And
he's a backup, but
he's a good backup. He's a good backup, but we haven't seen enough.
He's a good
backup.
He's a
guy. He's reliable. Okay.
He's reliable.
Sam Darnold. He's on the 49ers.
49ers legend. He played one game this year, and he literally lost the game on a fumble. It was the last game of the season, so it didn't matter, obviously. But
Sam Darnold was basically he was the original Zach Wilson on the Jets.
Yeah.
And then he went to the Panthers and
listen. He's serviceable to a certain degree, but he's not winning you many games. I mean, he's on Cooper Rush level. I'm putting him in.
I think he's worse than Cooper Rush though.
Yeah, but I don't think he's worse to be an F. He's still.
I'll give it D. No, he's worse. Okay. Also, we'll sort it through here as well based on.
He's good.
We can change it later on
in offense to some degree, right? Yeah.
If we change opinions, we can change it.
Okay, so those two we don't really have any. I think those are pretty normal takes, but Justin Fields is very interesting. He's been in the league for 4 years now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the biggest Justin Fields hater there is, so I mean, my opinion's gonna be a little drastic here.
I had him in fantasy and he failed me.
I had him in fantasy and he played good for me, actually.
I traded him to you, so
yeah,
you're welcome.
But
not a lot of IQ as a quarterback.
Not a super good passer. He's shown flashes, but he's still a very inconsistent passer. I mean, he obviously hasn't won many games. It's
his legs that are his strength.
Yeah, he's a good.
But they didn't really allow him to even run that much last year.
I think. God, it's tough. I mean, I think I can confidently put him in B.
B, really?
Because I don't think he's a C.
I was gonna say C.
It would be crazy to put him one spot above Sam Darnold. That's just not fair.
I know, but there's gonna be he could be top of C. There's gonna be a lot of people at the bottom of C.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. I think top of C is good for now. And if we change it later, yeah. I think if we change it, But
he's like a C plus. He's a C plus.
Yeah, he's
okay.
just below B.
Jalen Hurts. So we have a resident Eagle fan here, Matthew.
Don't get me started.
Let's hear your. Let's let Matthew
get me started.
I mean, as an unbiased, for my honest opinion, I would say S personally.
S.
No, I'm joking. He's an A. He's definitely an A, and if anybody disagrees with that, they're just wrong.
He's a B tier. He's a B tier.
No, he's not a B tier.
He's outside the top 10. He's
He's like an A minus in my eyes. A minus, B plus to A minus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Top of B for now.
You could put him at A and then put him near the bottom.
He had a bad
year.
He had a really bad year. Can we agree the fact he had a terrible year? and we're doing off last season and going into next season and going to next season after what I
He
saw.
had a great first half.
Okay,
Yeah, after
based
what I saw
on
this year going next season, I'm putting.
yeah, but the first half
and
doesn't
you know
really
what,
matter
maybe-
if you can't finish off good. I mean, I can agree with that. I can agree. The year before he had a much better year, obviously.
Okay,
So
yeah,
if we're
maybe
basing
as
this
this
just
goes
off
on,
last
we
year.
move him. Yeah, he's max
Yeah.
A minus,
Yeah.
which means we'll be at the end of A. But for now, I'll put him in top of B.
Okay.
Geno Smith.
Gino. He didn't write
God,
back.
he didn't write back this year.
Gino, I mean, this year it was a very like underwhelming year.
But he wasn't, like terrible.
Awful, but
Yeah,
it was just like you never saw highlights of Gino. You never heard anything about Gino. Like, the Seahawks were just kind of like a forgettable team this year.
I think
They were
I
just,
little
they
Pro
were
Bowl
definition of
appearance.
mid.
yeah, he was just a mid player, and I think for
Seven.
that, I'm gonna put him in C. I don't think there's anything. I don't think he's
Yeah.
on Sam Darnold level.
Well,
I think it's
I
tough
feel like
one.
I'd take Fields. I don't know, like
Yeah, but you're saying that obviously Fields above Geno, right? But you're saying that Fields
Yeah.
is the top of C right now, so Geno's behind Fields.
well, yeah. I mean, he's top of C so far.
We're at the start of this list right now, so obviously it's gonna look really weird. But like as we go on, it's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
So Geno's behind
Okay.
Fields for now.
Bailey
Oh my
Zappi.
God, the Zap attack. He's
The
going in D.
Zap
tier.
attack, Patriot
We're not
legend.
wasting time on the Zap attack. He's going in D. I mean, this is just a waste of our conversation.
like-
He played like 3 games this year.
That's for,
Yeah, because F is for Mac Jones. He's one tier above Mac Jones. That's it.
Yeah. Mac Jones and F.
They're
So
the
the Zap
same.
attack.
They look the same.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Zap
they actually
attack's
are
in
the
D.
same person, I think.
Yeah.
They really are.
Okay, yeah. The future though, he's the truth.
All right.
Ryan Tannehill.
The Tannehill
That's-
was not very thrilling this year, and
He got benched, or did he get injured? I think he got benched.
he got benched, and he's just not a good quarterback anymore. He was never really a great quarterback by any means, but he was a serviceable quarterback, and he really is just not a good quarterback anymore. And for that, I think he's gonna have to go in D. I don't think I can put him with Geno and Fields.
For that, I'm out.
But he didn't even play much this season, so
No,
it's
this
like last
season,
season, so I can't really
I'd
say
I'd
much.
take him over Cooper Rush and all of them though. He's top
Yeah.
of D. Who's this Joker?
This is Hendon Hooker. He's the 3rd string quarterback on the Detroit Lions. Just put him in F tier.
that's so
This
random.
guy's
Why would he just be in the middle of this?
Oh no, I don't know. Because he was drafted
To
this
me-
year.
Right next
the
to
Lions
Josh
drafted him
Allen
in
at
the 3rd
that.
round.
to
He's
be
F
the
tier for
third
now.
tier and the Panthers is crazy.
No, 3rd tier on the Lions. I said.
Oh, Lions. Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't have any
Oh,
chance to
sorry.
play this year.
Okay, Josh Allen. Now
This is
for
S
me,
tier. We're not having
he's
this
S.
conversation, guys. Come on.
I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
no,
hear-
he is
there's
S
anybody
tier.
who objects.
Along with
He's
other people.
100%. He's a top. He's
The
a
only
top 5
reason-
quarterback. He's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I don't think anyone could argue that otherwise. Come on.
He's like he's like top, I take him top 3 probably, but
Yeah, top 3, obviously, but like I'm saying, for everyone else is
Yeah.
top 5. Most people's top 3. So he's S
he
tier.
just like, obviously he has tons of picks, but he's got tons of touchdowns, and I feel like he doesn't win games not because of him, but because
Yeah,
of
his
defense.
defense. He's just an athletic freak. He's just a great quarterback, and no other way around it. And I think he will win a Super Bowl in his lifetime.
I think he's a good leader. He's likable.
Yeah.
He's humble.
Yeah, likable guy. I mean, he's dating
got-
Seinfeld, so
he's got great.
He's a likable
he's
guy.
He's winning on and off the field, and for that reason, he's S tier.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
gonna talk about if you're gonna talk about winning off the field.
You want to talk about a good-looking man who's winning off the field? Jimmy, gorgeous porn star Jimmy.
Yeah.
This guy
No,
stinks.
first
this
off,
guy-
Jimmy's
this
been
guy-
suspended. Jimmy's
Yeah,
been suspended for.
He took
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
performance
that,
enhancing
actually.
drugs. It did not. It decreases performance.
And he still got
I feel like
benched.
for that.
Yeah, you know what? He's D tier, obviously, but it's just like, how do you take like steroids in your?
Yeah, put
worst?
him one
Like,
tier
makes
above
sense.
like
He got benched.
Zappy.
Yeah, he's one tier
I
back.
feel like we gotta. He might be better than some of these guys, but we gotta like bring him down here just for the cheating ass. We gotta punish him.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah, I
put
think-
Bailey's Zappi too.
Yeah, you're on F tier, Jimmy G. Yeah, sit
Yeah.
there, learn your
Sit
mistakes,
there,
buddy.
sit there and smile, buddy.
Yeah, and then we have
Now, I think this is Jordan Love is one of the most interesting quarterbacks to talk about because, I mean, he just improved. I feel like with every game this season and showed up in the playoffs against the Cowboys and give the 49ers a run for their money as well. He seems like a true leader. He seems confident. He seems like he has great arm.
Well, you
Smart.
did say this though when we were talking, a couple like months ago when the divisional happened, and you were like, we are using a 10-game sample. He's been hot for his last 10 games in the NFL, but that's all we have. So it'd be like disgusting to put him above Jalen Hurts. He's behind Jalen Hurts for sure. He's in B tier, and it's
think?
like, I think he's a B tier. I think he's a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I think
Yeah, he's in B
league.
tier, but you can't put him above like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, off of just last season and going to next year, I'd probably still take Jalen Hurts right now, just because I haven't seen enough.
Jalen Hurts is safer, but I feel like Jordan Love has more potential. But
all right, now we got the next jabron, Desmond Ridder. Holy, what a jabroni this guy is. I mean, are we putting him just behind the Zap? He's above the Zap attack, surely, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's a starting.
Yeah,
you can put him behind
He's
Jimmy.
Bad.
That's
Behind Jimmy, above the Zap attack.
Yeah, that's a good spot for him right there. Well,
nice
comfortable spot.
Yeah, he looks cozy in there. Look at him. He's on the
but I just imagine because first of all, Ridder is such a the amount of weapon. I know it's Arthur Smith, but the amount of weapons he had at his disposal and not
he stinks. He stinks.
If you have Zappy that he's doing more or just as bad. It's just
Zappy
how
good that offense is. How did you not do anything with that? How
Zappy had no one and was able to have flashes. Ridder maybe had one flash.
So you put Zappy on Atlanta, and you think they're winning more games?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah. You're getting nothing more. You're getting nothing more, nothing less. It's probably the exact same record.
I think you might get some more touchdowns though. You're gonna get more.
Yeah, you might get one more
yards. Win. He'll air it out.
You got one singular touchdown more with Zappy.
Yeah, maybe one touchdown, one more game max.
That's the Zappy guarantee.
This is Clayton Tune from the Cardinals, the backup. He didn't play at all. We haven't seen it. We actually have never seen him play football before. So he's F. He's never played an NFL game before, so we can't really put him in. Andy Dalton.
You been in the league yet?
Yeah, I know. He's on the Saints.
Was he?
Is he not?
But they got he must be the fourth because they got Carr. They got
I know. I don't think he's on the Saints actually.
Is he on the Bengals? No, that was who he used to be. Where's he gone? Where's
he's
Andy?
He's on the Carolina Panthers.
Okay, yeah, I thought maybe.
Oh yeah, he is on the Carolina Panthers. Yes, I do remember that. He didn't play a game this year. I think he played a quarter.
Well,
yeah,
I feel
he played against Seattle in week 3.
But we've seen him play football before, so we can definitely put him in here. And honestly, I don't think Andy Dalton's terrible by any means. He's not a great quarterback or even a good quarterback, but I would take Andy Dalton over Desmond Ridder and Zappy.
I put him here.
Yeah,
I put him between.
I would take Jimmy. At least Jimmy was
Yeah, I would take Jimmy over Andy Dalton, but
Jimmy can still maybe start. He's a game manager. Dalton just seems like a problem kind of.
All right, the most polarizing player in the league right now. Did they make a mistake? Listen, I've been defending Bryce Young because I think it's fair to defend him. He went in the worst position I've seen a first overall pick go in a long time. He had Adam Thielen as wide receiver 1. He had a head coaching change that was clearly poor, and just a bad O-line. Everything was bad. The Panthers were the worst team in the past 3 years, so it's not fair to put him in D tier, in my opinion. Because man, because
if we're basing this off last season, he had a bad year.
Yeah, but we're also
he had nobody around him.
Right?
But oh, okay.
You know what? I think I would take Adam Thielen over Bryce Young right now. So I think putting him behind Adam Thielen above Cooper Rush is fair.
You're saying Adam Thielen over Bryce Young?
Right now, Bryce Young was stinky.
You're saying Adam Thielen?
Ryan Tannehill.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm taking Bryce Young over Tannehill.
So you want to put him top of D?
Yeah.
I'd put him.
I just think Ryan Tannehill's a proven quarterback enough to do something, right?
Top of D.
Do something.
A lot of D.
I just feel like Tannehill.
There's a lot of D so far. A lot of stinky people, but
that's all the D.
Yeah, top of D. I think Bryce Young remains the top of D. To be honest, I don't think anyone. I think because he's borderline C, just because it's unfair to judge him in this position. He's still
he could move up.
There might be some other guys who take his policy.
Right. Now we got Jacoby Brissett, just the most lovable guy in the NFL right here. This guy is.
Jacoby.
You gotta love Jacoby. He's on the Commanders.
Yeah.
He did not play this year.
Was that last year? He had 6 games. He started the first 6 games.
Yeah, he played in the Browns last year for Deshaun, and I think he played a couple games in the Commanders this year, but not enough to really note him.
Again, a great reliable backup quarterback.
I would honestly put him behind Bryce Young, right behind Tannehill. He's a good backup quarterback. He's just a good backup quarterback. Nothing more, nothing less.
I feel like he's more reliable than Bryce, but obviously Bryce has more potential. So.
Yeah, we're looking basically. We're also assuming he's going to jump into second year because we're looking into next year as well for Bryce Young.
Yeah,
right? And that the Panthers make improvements.
That's a good spot.
Wow, Daniel
Jones.
Oh God, you just love to see this guy.
Dude,
you just love to see his face. Now, on a side note, the Giants literally said that they were done with Daniel Jones. He's not going to be the quarterback next year for the Giants.
Did they?
They did.
What a waste of money.
Yeah, it is a disgusting situation. He got hurt this year. He's going another D tier. Honestly, I mean, can we even? It's not even fair to put him in C tier.
I think I don't know. Like, okay, first of all, the Giants have like no wide receivers. They have an awful O-line.
They only had.
They have Saquon's been injured for most of his starting time.
And you know what? Last year we were talking about Daniel Jones being a top 10 quarterback last year. That was literally a conversation that
he got paid a lot of money. So yeah, I think Daniel Jones is like I don't see why Daniel.
I think you could put him in C.
You know what?
I think you could put him in C.
Put him in C. Put him in C. Yeah.
I feel like he's like Justin Fields level of but Justin Fields has way more weapons.
Yeah, fair. I think Danny Dimes would be good.
I'd take him over Geno too. I think so.
I would take him over Geno too. Geno's just he's not doing anything extra.
If he gets in a good situation next year, I mean, he could.
Yeah, Daniel Jones could be a good quarterback.
He could be good.
I think.
Like, obviously, he fumbles a lot, but obviously it's because of the O line. It's like he needs better ball security, but it's like
the point is he will be a starting quarterback next year, and everyone in D tier minus Bryce Young is not a starting quarterback. So it'd be unfair to put Daniel Jones in D tier.
Yeah. Who are the Giants? I didn't even know that.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have no idea who this Cabron
is. Who is this kid? He looks like an assistant coach or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Personal trainer.
They snuck in a little water boy in here.
Yeah.
He's a backup quarterback, obviously. I just don't know what team he's on, to be frank.
Well, I think he's S. To say
he's putting an F tier. Sorry,
just slapping.
I would like to judge you. I have no idea who you are. We have a lineup of quarterbacks now.
This guy's gonna win MVP next year.
We got some QBs to talk about coming up here now. Next, Lamar Jackson. I mean, obviously S tier. I mean,
is it obvious?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think it's obvious, but
I'm not saying I don't. But I just feel like I don't know.
He's 2-5 in the playoffs.
I think just by default you got to put him there. If you win MVP, automatic S tier.
No, he's S. I'm just trying to
He's behind Josh Allen. He's behind Josh Allen. I'll tell you that.
I like that their shoulders all touch. It's kind of satisfying. That sounds
weird
to say, but it's
but then sometimes they don't. Like look at Andy Dalton and Jimmy. It's like
I know, but these two, it's like Tetris. It's kind of it's like satisfying.
Yeah, it fits so perfectly.
Look at Sam Dalton and Jimmy. It's
like Lego.
It's gonna be awkward if there's no visuals to this podcast and they don't know what we're talking about.
Okay, Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow's S.
Yeah, he's S. I'd put him. Honestly, I'm putting him above Lamar Jackson.
Oh, so yeah. So you're keeping Allen above Lamar, right?
Yeah, Allen above Lamar and Joe Burrow. I put Joe over.
Yeah, I think Joe Burrow is also better than Lamar. I think he's more clutch.
He's a winner. He's wins football games.
Yeah.
Joe Shiesty just wins. That's all he does.
Bro,
he knows how to win.
Shoulders connecting,
he's addicted to winning. That's all he is. He's addicted.
This guy just cares about the shoulders touching.
Yeah, I'm just like building them like Lego now. I'm like playing Tetris and based on.
He's not even doing based on stats. I was like, what looks better beside the guy?
Yeah.
CJ Stroud is next.
Okay, hold on. I want to talk about Burrow, but I want to just wait, Matthew, do you think Lamar is better than Burrow? Or?
Based off last season, yeah, obviously, because Joe Burrow was injured. But going into next season, I mean, it could go either way. But I
feel like you put Lamar.
If he was healthy, if they're both healthy, like next season, I think Joe Burrow goes ahead of Lamar Jackson.
If you had Burrow on that Ravens team, I feel like he's winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
From last year.
Yeah, Joe Burrow just wins. That's what he does. He knows how to do it.
Stroud. I think Stroud's A.
Yeah, Stroud's A.
I think Stroud's a perfect just A tier right there. To steal the guy.
Solid A.
He'll be.
I think we all expect him or hope he'll rise to the S in the next few years.
I love CJ Stroud.
Just an absolute weapon. Obviously, you compare him and Bryce Young. Big gap here, but obviously the weapons he has: Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Noah Brown, a bunch of other guys. Compared to Bryce Young, he's got an old Adam Thielen, but I don't know. It's just he's clutch. The stuff the points he put up. It's
the same thing as Joe Burrow. I don't think CJ Stroud ever be like a 50 touchdown passer. Same with Joe Burrow, but he's just gonna be a guy who wins games and wins a lot of games. So he'll have a lot of winning seasons, I think, and he'll be in a lot of big games, and he'll probably win a Super Bowl. So
he's clutch. He's already showed that in his rookie season.
He's
Brady-esque.
Oh, that's a huge statement right there.
That's a huge
Brady-esque.
But you look at guys like Joe. You look at guys like Mahomes and Burrow. Like those guys just find a way to win. Like they get in big games and they do it consistently and win. That's what those guys.
And you see that in Stroud.
Yeah, and you see that kind of potential in Stroud. He's already won one game, so. This is interesting.
That's interesting.
I'm putting him in behind Love and B.
Really?
Yeah. I would take him over Fields still. I would take him over Jones. I would take him over Geno.
He's what we just talked about with Stroud. I like the shoulder bit.
Oh my
Stroud.
God, he's still going. He's getting a chub, I think. I think he's getting a little aroused right now.
No.
This is
Some of them fit better than
baffling.
others. It's just like a satisfying. Like, ooh, like,
this is baffling.
anyways.
Jeez, relax, man. Keep it together.
I'm sorry. Nicely professional. No, okay.
was getting
Tua is
distracted.
like the opposite of Stroud.
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
like polar opposite of Stroud and Burrow.
When he's not clutch,
He doesn't win.
He gets like he's like a deer in a headlight a lot of times.
Yeah,
Like,
he loves to
freaks
get
out.
concussions.
Yeah.
He walks into a target,
He
and when that
loves it
target's
more than anything
when
else.
when that target's covered, he's
His favorite
useless.
thing.
He's just not. He's not a player that makes plays. He's kind of.
No, yeah.
He's not a system quarterback. I would never give him
You
that.
give
label,
any of these
but-
guys, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Achan,
yeah.
and they're freaking going
Yeah, I
up.
know.
So
I'm pretty sure Tua got like jujitsu classes to learn how to fall to not
Yeah,
get
and
concussions.
and Jalen Hurts made a Super Bowl. That's why he's above him. And Jordan Love is just a more talented player that we've seen. So he's also
Yeah.
that's
wait, Luca,
yeah.
isn't this Desmond Ritter?
What?
Isn't this Desmond Ritter?
Are you joking?
Who's this?
I can't see through the pixels. I have no idea who that is.
That's
Bro,
Brock
I
Purdy.
swear.
Are
No,
you like-
Oh.
no. The
Oh my God,
bottom
it's
here.
Desmond Ritter.
I was gonna, who's this guy?
Who is this jabron then? Okay, hold on. Put this jabron in F, and then put Desmond Ritter back in that spot. Who the hell's this guy? I have no idea who he
I was,
is.
I was
actually
like, wait,
knows
doesn't
who it
really? They actually look like really.
It looks like
similar.
Lando Norris.
Yeah, I don't know
F1
who this
guy.
guy is. I should know who he is. I don't know who he is though. I can't recognize him. He's a backup, obviously, but
Yeah, like I.
he didn't start.
no,
He didn't start.
I-
Listen, he didn't start a game this year. Whoever this guy is, so he's F tier regardless. but
When
I'm
we
kinda mad
put
at
him in,
him.
I was scanning. I was like, wait, I thought I saw this somewhere else, and then I was like, well, I guess that's
This
it.
guy really thought he was talking about Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what are you? I'm like, that's Brock Purdy, bro. Like, are you like slow? Like,
No, okay. Anyways, now this
This is Brock Purdy.
This is the big one. This is the
The
S
great
tier,
debate.
This is
right
gonna
above
be-
Josh Allen, I think would be the most appropriate position off last season.
no,
No,
no.
I'm putting him behind CJ Stroud in A tier.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say that too.
I think
That's
he's
very spot
top of B on my voice.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a
Brock Purdy
terrible-
just took a hold of me to give me.
No, I think Brock Purdy's behind Stroud in A.
on. No, I think you
Let's
could put
not
him behind Stroud.
Yeah,
Fine,
that's
okay.
fair.
But you gotta
going
move
off-
up. You gotta move up.
Okay,
Jalen
he got
Hurts.
to the Super Bowl.
No,
No.
we're not about Jalen Hurts, Matthew. He's a bum.
Yeah, yes, you are. By the end
No,
of this
he's not.
episode,
He hasn't
Jalen Hurts is
done
gonna be in
it.
it.
Hey, like, what?
He's made a Super Bowl 2 years ago. We live in the present day, Matthew, and he did nothing this year. He was god awful.
Look, they lost to the same team that you did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So by that logic,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's on CJ Stroud.
by that
He had
logic,
33
they're right next to
touchdowns.
each other.
He made a Super Bowl. He was an MVP conversation the entire year. There should not be an argument. Like how he off last season
So
going
was-
to next year.
So was Jalen
Brock-
Hurts last year, or like 2 years ago.
Was going off last year, going into next year, and after what I saw last year, going
Okay,
to next
okay.
year, I'm not
Okay,
taking Jalen Hurts
whatever.
in A tier.
I agree with that. I initially said put him in A
just-
tier. So
okay.
I
so
think
put him
he's
in A
like
tier.
more here, but like
So quit
I think
glazing
he'll
your
end up like
quarterback.
over here more. We'll see.
Yeah, like by the end he'll be at the like bottom.
He's like a strong
Maybe.
A minus.
Probably
Like, there's a big
not.
gap. There's a big gap
Maybe.
between these two. Let's
Probably
make that clear.
not. Taysom
And
Hill
their
is
fucking
another
shoulders,
quarterback.
their shoulders don't even connect. God damn.
Oh god.
Look at that. Like
Taysom Hill, I don't think he played quarterback this year. I think he was just like a receiver tight end. So I think
He
we
played quarterback. Well, I mean, he played quarterback like during plays.
no,
Like,
I
he
know,
was,
but
like-
we didn't
this
see
is
enough.
like
in my
his
opinion.
value doesn't.
I know.
count.
I had him on my fantasy team. Trust me, I know. He was in like when Derek Carr was just like starting to play like poo. They just like throw him
If
in there.
in my
and just score a
opinion,
touchdown.
it's unfair. It's unfair to judge him against any of these quarterbacks because we haven't. Really
I think
seen
you could put him above Zappy. In my opinion.
He's not even a backup
That's just me.
quarterback though.
That's just
Like,
one
James
man.
No,
Winston's
I was
a
gonna
backup
put him around here actually because I feel
I'm
like
putting him in F. Like he's the
What?
third string quarterback.
F?
He
No,
didn't-
well,
he
that-
didn't
That
play
is so
quarterback.
disrespectful to a player like Jimmy Garoppolo. You're saying Taysom Hill is a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo? Is that what you're saying?
no, because I think he like what he offers to be able.
Oh
to,
my
like,
God,
to
Dylan,
be
come
no,
on.
to be able to.
He's-
No, okay,
a
but
third
we're
string
just talking about
quarterback.
quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
like we're not talking about
But
what
I'm
he
saying
does to
he
offer.
husts the
Like,
ball and he runs in and he
no,
runs
no,
away.
Oh my god, no,
So-
he's an F tier.
So you're gonna put him above Jimmy Garoppolo?
I'll put him. No, I'll put him.
He's an
I'll
F.
put him-
Like,
Put him
I was
top of
literally
F.
doing
To make yourself feel better, put him top
Yeah.
of F.
Yeah, top of F.
Jesus.
There you
Put him
go.
with
Oh my
this guy.
God.
This
Alright,
guy.
and now we have the drip king, Drew
Lock.
Lock.
Oh.
Drew Lock's like,
Drew Lock had a
he's like-
game-winning. He had a 99 game-winning drive this year against the Eagles, unironically. So I mean, it'd be unfair to put him behind a lot of these guys in D tier. He's a solid. He's a good backup. He's like 40%.
Yeah.
I take him over Cooper Rush. I take him behind
No.
Tannehill.
Put him
above
about,
Cooper
like,
Rush. Yes. He's a good backup.
Look
He's a
at
good
the
backup.
sample size is so small.
A game-winning drive against the Eagles is a
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sample
true.
size, I think. A lot of these guys didn't play a single game, Dylan.
It's
He had
side,
one
but,
good
like,
drive of the whole season.
Zappy went out there and won some games. Like,
He only played one game, they Drew Lock, and he had a good game. It's like
know,
some of
it's
these,
just too-
Cooper Rush didn't play a single game. Sandro played one game in garbage time when all the starters were benched. Jimmy Garoppolo was benched,
I think we
obviously.
gotta adjust Cooper Rush here because Cooper Rush, like I think Ritter is probably better than Cooper Rush. He's a starter. Zappy was a starter for half the season. So I think they
No, Cooper Rush is better than both those guys. You put Cooper Rush on either of
Cooper
those
Rush
rosters,
is,
doing
like,
better.
really good.
He's a solid backup. Like last year,
He's like the best backup.
And he was good.
I'll put Drew Lock like here. I guess I don't know.
I'd put him above Cooper Rush personally, but to each his own, I guess.
Matthew Stafford.
This is gonna be a big
to
one.
me,
This is gonna be a big one.
he's like here.
He's A in my opinion, but
He's better than Purdy.
I would accept that. I would accept that. Yeah, I'd take better than Purdy.
But it's,
Now,
It takes a man. It takes a man to admit that.
I think some minute with that.
yeah, I mean, like I think Stafford.
You put him on that roster. He's winning.
Yeah, he's doing the same as Purdy, to be honest, probably, but.
He's winning the Super Bowl.
No, he's not winning. It's not like it would have made.
Yeah, I think he'd probably
pretty
be around the
similar
same.
play. Like they're pretty similar. Like you can argue the ins and outs.
Yeah, but it's
Stafford
like the
we've
team
seen
is
more.
so
Okay?
good, there's
Purdy
just
we've seen a year and a half
is.
of Purdy. We've seen 10 years of Stafford, so we know what we got with Stafford, and I think that's fair to put him above Purdy. But I think next year we're gonna have
he's
this
a Super Bowl
conversation
champion.
where Purdy's above Stafford. I think that would be a conversation next year. But for now, we'll put him above Purdy.
Mac.
Put him.
Mac.
Can we not put
Make
him,
his own
can we
tier.
please put him off the board?
Below F.
Yeah,
Okay,
make his own
first of
tier.
all-
yeah, make him Mac.
No, stop.
Mac
Hey,
Jones
stop.
tier.
What is this? No. Okay, first of all, like Mac Jones was done dirty by the Patriots. Let's just get that straight. Okay. Mac Jones was not set up for success. You know.
Womp. F tier.
No, so they did not. No, he's not F by any means, bro. He's better than Drew Lock. Okay, let's get that straight.
Oh no, he's not.
Yes, he.
He Mac Jones is a bad quarterback.
Yeah, but so is Drew Lock. Like
Drew Lock at least had a good game and played a game this year. That was
Mac
anyway
Jones has some
watchable.
good games.
Mac Jones had no
Mac
watchable
Jones,
games this year.
I did not see one
Oh
good
my God.
Mac Jones
Mac
highlight
Jones
this entire
was
season.
so bad this year. It's not even funny. Like
Drew
It wasn't
Lock
even
and DK
watchable.
Metcalf, Drew Lock and DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Who did Mac Jones have? Tell me.
how are we gonna put Mac Jones?
Tell me.
How are we gonna put Mac Jones above Zap when Zap replaced him? Tell me that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a great point.
Now,
actually.
now,
Mac
now
Jones
you sound like an
or
idiot.
Zappy literally
Now you
replaced
sound
Mac
like an
Jones.
idiot. So Mac Jones is going behind Zap and D tier because your Patriots love.
They
he's
only
getting
put
away.
Zappy
You're blind.
in because
You're blind.
like
Mac Jones is
they only
bad
put him
because Mac Jones is
They're
bad.
both bad.
Even his own team knows that Mac Jones is Zappy is better than Mac Jones.
They needed to change those. They needed to make a change for Zappy. And okay, I'll put him cozy right next to Zappy. Jeez, but I'm putting
There you
Drew
go.
Lock here.
Oh,
Oh my
you're
god!
ridiculous. No,
Fine, just to make
that's-
yourself feel a little better.
that is ridiculous. Like
It's not ridiculous.
he had a
Okay,
game. He had a
Mac
99
Jones
yard
Mac Jones
drive.
had a great rookie season. I know we're not talking about that, okay? But Drew Lock didn't, okay?
Oh
Drew Lock
my God, oh
had
my
one drive you're talking about. He's had
He
no
had
other
one-
success
he had
in his
3
career.
touchdowns that game too. Like God, like what
It
are
was
we
one
doing
game.
here?
Mac Jones had a
Against the
great season.
Eagles.
Who cares?
Oh, you're a
The
bum.
Eagles secondary
You know-
sucks.
You don't know ball. You don't know ball. You don't know ball. You don't know what you're talking about.
You
You're
don't
a
know
biased
ball.
Patriots fan.
You know what? Fuck
Bum.
you.
You're a bum. He's like joking.
This guy's
Some
threatening to
good
move Brock
Alright.
Purdy down.
Yeah,
Kenny
okay.
Pickett. Kenny
Mitchell.
Pickett.
Oh wait, no, I said Mitchell. No, this is Kenny Pickett.
I'm taking a lot of these D
Kenny
tier quarterbacks
Pickett
over Kenny
is in,
Pickett.
like-
I'm taking a lot of D tier guys.
Kenny
over
Pickett's
him.
ass.
Yeah, I'm taking honestly. I'll take Kenny Pickett above Sam Darnold. I'd take.
I'm
Rush
putting
over
it here.
Pickett.
Yeah, I think we have the agreement on that.
Yeah, that's a great position for him. It's a great position for him. Right there.
Because that team, like the Steelers,
The
actually
shoulders don't really line up though.
Unlike Mac Jones here, right? The Steelers actually have talent on their team, and he can't utilize that. So
He also wears gloves. As a
Yeah,
quarterback,
I mean,
maybe.
he's just a stinky player.
Throws me off a little bit.
Honestly. Yeah, he can't throw a football to save his life.
Okay. Jar
Trevor
Jar
Lawrence.
Banks himself.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'm taking
Jar
Trevor
Jar.
Lawrence. I would take Tua. Ooh, God, would I take Tua over Trevor Lawrence? I don't think I would. I think I would put Trevor Lawrence.
I think
above
behind
Tua
Tua is
I think
Tua.
Trevor Lawrence, right? I think he's.
I think above Tua
Well,
behind Jordan Love. I think I'd take Tua over.
I think
Tua.
he's here.
I take Tua over Tua.
I don't like
I would
Trevor
take
Lawrence.
Tua over Tua.
don't like his hair.
Yeah,
I don't love him either by any means, but I would take him over Tua for sure. But Trevor Lawrence and the Miami Dolphins, I mean, he'll be putting up 40 touchdowns.
I think he'd just beat around.
Trevor Lawrence, I think simply. I know he had they had he shit the bed the second half of the season, but they had a great first half of the season. Then he got hurt. He had twice. They thought he was done for the year. Trevor.
Trevor Lawrence had a good second half. He had a bad first half. It was the opposite.
The Jaguars had an amazing first half.
Yeah, exactly. And then they had a bad second half. And Trevor Lawrence had a good second half and a bad first half. Weird scenario, but I'll take him over Tua still. Buying Jordan Love.
I feel like they got to unlock him still. But anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Mike White.
God. Mike White didn't. What team is he? He's on now.
I don't know where he is.
He's not on the Jets anymore.
He's not on the Jets anyway.
I saw him play a game this year though. I just don't know where it was.
Bengals?
Mike White.
Was it? No, it wasn't Bengals.
It was Miami Dolphins. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I saw.
Miami,
He played a couple snaps.
I think Mike White is
he played a few
really
games.
good backup.
He's a solid backup.
Almost all his games were in the negatives.
I
fantasy
put him
points.
behind
I would take
Kenny
Jimmy G
Pickett.
over him. I would take Jimmy G over Mike White, so I'd put him behind Jimmy G above Andy Dalton.
You can't. Okay, we can't actually put Mike White above Mac Jones and
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Put him
Mike
behind.
White's
You can't.
going. Mike White's going
Off last season too. He didn't play a game. He's behind Mac Jones. I agree. He's bottom
Bailey
of the league
Zappi,
right now.
you should put Bailey Zappi up a little more. I think. The disrespect. Yeah, just put him. Put him in that. Yeah, put him right next to Mac. There you go.
It just makes sense. It just looks nice aesthetically.
All right.
Sam Howell. The GOAT.
You know what? I want to speak about Sam Howell
Had
right
a
now.
decent season.
I want to speak about Sam Howell right now. Sam Howell's getting a lot of hate because he threw 20 interceptions. The defense threw the ball more than any quarterback this entire year. And I think Sam Howell, in the right situation, could be a solid NFL quarterback. A star, no. A great quarterback, no. A good quarterback, probably not even. But it's a solid quarterback that can. He's like Jimmy G kind of player.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the ex-girlfriend you keep going back to. You know it's bad, but you want it anyways. It excites you, even though you know it's going to end poorly. You know how Sam Howell's throwing quarterbacks gonna be bad, right? But it excites you to see him throw the ball 50 times a game and throw 4,000 yards and 38 interceptions. Sure. You love it. You're addicted to it. It's like Jameis Winston. You just want it. You want it, even though you know it's bad for you. You see that pizza on the table.
Okay, who are you putting?
All this hype just to put him in D tier.
You know it's not good for your health, but damn it, you want the pizza.
What are you saying? You're gonna put him in A?
Sam Howell, I'd put him behind Bryce Young in D.
There you go.
What?
I'd put him behind Bryce Young in D. Yeah, behind Bryce Young in D.
No, he's not behind
You're
Bryce
putting
Young.
him top of D?
Yeah, no,
He literally leading the league.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Right behind Bryce Young.
Top of D.
I can kind of get behind.
I think he's better than Bryce Young right now.
Top of D ahead of Bryce Young, I think.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah. What are you talking about?
Wow, you really hyped him up just to put him in D tier.
Yeah, all that.
I was
the whole speech.
Listen, I was gonna build up an argument to put him behind Geno, but I just don't think even C tier is fair enough for Sam Howell. I think putting him in the same tier as these guys is unfair.
I think that's disrespectful.
Like a little slim.
Teddy Bridgewater didn't play a single game in the Lions, but we know what he is. He's D tier. He's going to go in D tier. I mean, I guess.
I'll take Mike White over. He's so injury prone.
Teddy Bridgewater.
He retired. He retired.
Yeah, he retired this year, and he didn't play a single game this year.
So he's looking down here, isn't he?
Davis Mills, he didn't play a game this year, and we know how bad Davis Mills is. Davis Mills honestly behind Teddy Bridgewater.
Sucks ass. He likes booty cheeks.
Yeah, he's put him back behind a D, and he's letting him rot.
Gardner
Minshew. Minshew Mania. What a goat this guy is. You know what? I'm putting Gardner Minshew behind Geno and C. Get him in there.
I agree.
Pro Bowl appearances here for you? For Gardner?
I think he's...
Yeah, Pro Bowl appearance. Fire him up. Fire him up at C tier. Matt Ryan didn't play.
Matt Ryan, he's not in the league anymore.
Will Levis.
Will Levis.
Oh.
He's definitely D.
No, I put him behind Gardner and C. He's C tier. Come on.
No, what? Bro.
Will Levis had it.
The Sam Howell disrespect right now is actually crazy.
Okay. So do you want to put Sam Howell behind Gardner Minshew and C, and then put Will Levis behind Sam Howell?
I think Levis is behind Bryce Young.
I don't think Will Levis is behind Bryce Young. What are you talking about?
Will Levis had a crazy debut this season.
Yeah,
and he kind of just
he had one good game.
Dude, he had two good games. He beat the Dolphins two game winning drives back to back.
Fine.
Will Levis had a solid year. I'd put Will Levis above Sam Howell, but if you want to put him behind, then that's fine. I'm not gonna argue too much.
Okay, Dak. You see his new cut?
Yeah.
I would put Dak behind.
He looks like The Rock.
I'd put Dak in A tier behind Brock.
He's ahead of Brock.
No, he's not ahead of Brock.
Yeah,
No,
he's definitely
What
ahead
do
of
you
Brock.
think?
No,
he's ahead of
No,
Brock.
he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's absolutely
He's ahead
not.
of Brock.
No, he's absolutely. Brock Purdy
Yes,
just
he is.
behind him.
He's
What are you
100%
talking
ahead of
about?
Brock.
Brock-
Brock
The
Purdy got 4
49ers
touchdowns on his
destroyed him.
head top.
The
Oh,
49ers
give me a
destroyed him.
break. I am not allowing Dak to go above Brock Purdy. No, in no way am I allowing that. There's no way.
You're gonna have
Dak
to,
Prescott
you know?
lost in the
Yeah,
wild
you have
card
to.
game to the Green Bay Packers, the team that Brock Purdy beat on a game-winning
Yeah, but
drive.
overall,
what are we doing,
Dak's
guys?
just a
What
better
are we
quarterback.
doing? What are we
He's not clutch.
doing? No, he's not.
By no means is that clutch from the playoffs.
He doesn't
Everyone knows
win.
that.
He doesn't win games. He doesn't win games. He looks flashy. He puts up good
You put
regular
Dak
season
on the
numbers.
49ers.
He
You
can't
don't think
win
he's
shit.
like, at least getting to the Super Bowl?
He's doing the same stuff.
He's doing the
Like,
same as
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, probably worse. He's not even making the Super Bowl. He's probably losing the fucking divisional.
I don't think
Wow,
so.
you think
No,
so?
Dak's
You
behind Brock.
really believe
Dak's
that?
behind Brock, and we are not doing this
think
podcast until you do it.
put
That's
Brock
ridiculous.
you put Brock on the Cowboys, they're not winning as many games.
They're winning the same, if not more. Like, what are you talking about? Brock Purdy does way more than Dak Prescott.
I also think that there's actual pressure of the Cowboys. It's like the Leafs. Like there's actual.
Oh, who
pressure
cares?
of the
Womp,
players.
womp, womp.
Yes, there is.
Womp, womp. I don't care whether we're not making a ranking based on pressure here. It's who's the better quarterback. And Brock Purdy's better than Dak Prescott. He's in his second season. He's been to a
Then why
Super
is he
Bowl
behind
and an
him?
NFC championship.
Why not?
He would have been to 2 Super Bowls, actually. Move him ahead right now so we can do this
right.
podcast. Move him ahead
Not
right
better.
now. He's better than
He's
Dak
not
Prescott.
better.
I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm out.
He's walking.
This guy's walking off. He's walking off. You can't take the Brock Purdy disrespect.
I'll move ahead just because you're frail, Brock Purdy.
It's a fact, though. Watch the comments.
Frail
on
Brock Purdy
the
ego.
comments. And the comments on this video. Comment Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott, and if anyone
I feel
comments,
like
it'll be Brock Purdy.
anyone,
if you know ball, you know it's
any,
Brock Purdy.
any sane person would put Dak Prescott in front of.
Dak is
No.
better,
Any sane
man.
person would put Brock because Dak can't win games. Dak can't win playoff games. He can't do anything in the clutch. He's lost every
It's
big
Dak
game this
Prescott,
season.
Christian McCaffrey,
The only big,
George
the only
Kittle,
big win.
Brendan
The only
Ayuk,
big
Deebo
win.
Samuel.
Dak
Yeah,
Prescott on the
Has the
49ers is
best
crazy.
receiver in the NFL. He has the best receiver in the NFL, arguably, if not top 3.
No, he doesn't. Okay.
1,800
Yes,
yards
he-
for CeeDee Lamb. Are you
But
joking?
like CeeDee Lamb
Like,
is the kind of receiver you actually gotta like throw to,
I don't
not
want
just
to hear
hand
this.
it off
I don't
to.
want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear this shit. Brock's above Dak. Anyone with a brain would agree with that. Anyone with
CeeDee
the
Lamb's
same. Dak
stats are
Prescott has
minority
one.
the same
He
as
has
if
one
Brock
impressive
Purdy
win.
was on the team.
It's like when he has to win a big game, he crumbles. He crumbles. I guess the 49ers earlier in the year, this year, he crumbled. He threw 4 interceptions. He had one big one
defense
against the
crumbled.
Eagles this
His
year.
defense crumbled.
And against the Packers, he crumbled. His defense
His
crumbled.
defense crumbled.
Well, yeah,
So his
that's-
four
that's-
interceptions
he does that
was the
every year.
defense's fault.
Dak scored
He-
a hell of a lot of points. I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
No, we
benched
didn't.
him.
You can watch the game. It was like 44-20 max. God,
Like,
you're
the
dumb.
Packers game.
No, the fucking 49ers game.
We're talking
In
about
the
the
Packers
Packers
game,
game.
it was garbage time. The Packers took off the players.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
They
matter.
conceded those touchdowns. Like, oh my God, ridiculous.
Russell
Doesn't matter.
Brock is this is unreal. This is
Bro,
unreal.
he's gonna
I
go in
wanna
A tier
fan this.
above Brock Purdy, and you're gonna like it, okay? You understand
oh my
that?
God, you guys
You
don't
understand
know
the words
ball.
that are
Listen,
coming out
you
of
can-
my
You
mouth?
guys don't know
make a
ball.
TikTok.
You don't know
You can
ball.
reel it
You
up
don't
and
know
see if
ball.
people think.
You don't know ball. Brock is 1,000% better than Dak
All you
Prescott.
know is
This
Brock
guy was in the
Purdy's
Super
balls in
Bowl
your
last
face.
year,
That's all you know,
and you're gonna
okay?
put him behind Dak.
This guy's
The guy
glazing
lost the
Brock
wild card.
Purdy.
I'm not even glazing him. If I was glazing him, he'd be in S tier. I admitted that Matthew Stafford's better, but he's better than Dak. It's a fact. I'm sorry. Like, God, you Dak Prescott meat riders, unbelievable. Get out of here.
I don't even like
I'm
Dak
sick of
Prescott.
That's an Eagles fan. I'm just an
Okay,
Eagles
anyhow,
fan.
whatever.
like-
If you're gonna be, if you're,
But yeah,
listen,
like,
God
it
doesn't
isn't-
sleep.
it's just-
Okay?
It's
God
just common
doesn't
sense,
sleep.
I feel like.
Brock's
Brock-
better than
we
Dak.
better than Brock Purdy.
We gave you Jalen Hurts.
Shut up.
We gave you Jalen
Shut up.
Hurts. Okay, is that
Shut
not
up.
enough?
Whatever.
Is that not
Whatever.
enough?
Shut up
Yeah.
your face. Russell Wilson.
This guy.
God, what an interesting player Russell Wilson is.
Russell Wilson's no
Just
longer on the
released
team.
by the Broncos.
He had a solid year, Russell Wilson, this year. And I'm a big Russell Wilson defender. I think he's a good quarterback, and he had a good year. And the Broncos did him
I feel
dirty.
like he kind of like feels like a Trevor
You know what?
Lawrence.
This
like,
gonna be a hot take, but I'm putting him behind Tua on B tier.
I feel
he's a
like
good
they're from
quarterback.
I'd
top
put him
to
in like
C.
top of C.
He's not.
I mean,
He's not
I
on the
agree
same
with
level
that.
as these guys, but he's like.
No.
I'd take him over the. I mean, even Fields I think is better, honestly. But
No,
like,
I would
think
take Wilson. I would take Russell.
Yeah, right now.
I think Wilson's more safe.
Yeah.
You can
Russell's
switch
better.
like swap the two, but
Okay.
you can go either way. I think that's a good spot though.
Yeah.
This is Matt Corral. He didn't play. I put him in F.
Corral.
This is Duggan. He also didn't play.
Who
Max
is this
Duggan.
guy?
This is Max Duggan. He didn't
Little
play.
Ginger.
Yeah, well, he played in the national championship 2 years ago.
Looks like a school bully.
TCU. He's a solid player, but he didn't play at all.
He looks like he sticks his boogers at the end of the
Yeah,
desk.
if I'm not mistaken, I think he's a third string quarterback, or
bugs.
not even a quarterback. Period. Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Murray.
He played half the year this year,
He
and
played pretty good.
he played solid to finish the season. I think I'd take Kyler Murray above.
I put him here.
I'd put him above. Yeah, I'd put him behind too. I think
Yeah.
B tier's good.
I think it's good.
He's
spot.
a
He's got some stuff, and he's got room to move up. You know.
And he's got Marvin Harrison maybe coming to him. So if Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
comes to him, he could be dirty. This is
Yeah.
Malik Willis.
Yeah.
I think he's off the team on Tennessee. I think he's
He's
not
not
on the
good.
roster.
He's like down
F tier.
here.
He's F tier.
Yeah.
That's not ridiculous.
Below Taysom.
Yeah.
This guy likes Stacy.
Anthony Richardson.
He played 2 full games, I think, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So the sample size is very low. But
Another player who loves to get concussions. Just loves
yeah,
it.
I think putting him behind Will Levis in
think
C is a fair spot.
He deserves C, but I'd put him like here.
Maybe
Like-
above.
above Sam.
Because what we
You
saw,
gotta-
he looks good. He looks like a deadly player. I think I'd take him
It's
above.
really
Yeah,
about
that's a good spot.
who'd you rather have on your team. I'd rather have Anthony Richardson. So
Yeah, and he's on the same
I'd
team.
rather
as
have
Gardner
Anthony
Minshew,
Richardson
who
than Gardner
technically starts
Minshew.
over.
Yeah.
yeah, you're putting him over
Yeah.
Mitch Anderson. Like,
Yeah, over
and I
Minshew,
think you're
behind
putting him
Geno
on Geno.
Smith.
Yeah, like, what
Geno,
are we doing?
yeah.
Like,
Over
let's
Minshew,
wake
behind-
up. Let's wake up.
What are we doing? Like, wake up, guys. Get it together. And while we're at it, can we just flip the Dak and Brock at the top there? I think let's get together, guys.
No,
What are we doing?
that's just-
Try to slip that one in there.
That's there. That one I locked it in. I coded it.
This is I actually forgot his name. He won 2 national championships with Georgia. Stetson Bennett. He didn't play this year. He's a third string on the Rams.
Stetson Bennett. Isn't he like the one? Isn't he still in college? Isn't he like 26?
No, he's 26. He came to the NFL last year. He's on the Rams, but he didn't play.
Okay, well
so.
let's just say Stetson Bennett is Tommy DeVito because he's not here.
Oh yeah, so I guess we'll put him in D, and we'll put him above. I would take Tommy DeVito still over
I
Mike
put him
White.
like here. No.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a good spot actually. Yeah,
Tommy
Put Tommy DeVito.
I feel like
Because Tommy DeVito looks somewhat promising. I think
Trigger
he
Trey
looks
Lance.
somewhat decent. Trigger Trey did not play. I love Trigger Trey. I think hopefully Trey Lance gets a chance next year starting a team. I think he can be a starting quarterback. I think he's being unfairly judged right now. He's obviously a talented player, and he has not been given a shot in the NFL. He played 1 game, so I don't think we can put him anywhere above a lot of these backups because he hasn't played. I'd probably take Mac Jones over him right now because at least I've seen Mac Jones.
Put him
over
above
him.
Mac Jones. Yeah, just do it. Just do
No,
it.
he said he'd take Mac
No,
Jones.
I would put him above Mike White.
You take
Mac
Mac Jones over
but
Trey
we'll see.
Lance?
Right now, because Trey
Yeah.
Lance he's done anything. But I'm saying Trey Lance, if he's given a chance, could be a solid quarterback, and I think we'd be talking about him being in like C
I'll put him
tier,
above
right?
Zappy.
He's a good player. I think he's been unfairly judged, and he's been sent away as a third string quarterback on the Cowboys, and hopefully they trade him and give him a chance. So we'll see. But Zach Wilson, this guy is he slays Cougars. He can't
This guy
stay in football.
stinks!
This guy loves
Slings
moms.
Cougars. Yeah, loves moms. Does not love
Mom
football.
Slayer
That's clearly.
69.
He had a decent end of the season actually, and he had some decent games. So I'd probably put Zach Wilson above Sam Darnold, behind Kenny Pickett.
Calm down.
I would take
Calm
Zach
down.
Wilson over.
I'm taking
over
Mac
Sam
Jones over
Darnold.
Zach Wilson.
No, I'm not. I am not. Absolutely.
Come
not.
on.
Absolutely not.
I'd take Zach
He's
Wilson
got
over
Garrett
Mac Jones.
Wilson. He's got Brees Hall. Like he's
I would
got a
take-
team.
I would take him over Mac Jones. I think your Mac Jones is
Just put him behind like Ritter. Yeah, there you go.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a good spot.
J-Mo. We love J-Mo. I mean, how can you not love him?
As a fantasy player.
He eats W's, but he's the definition of the pizza. You want to eat it, but you know it's not good for you. But you still eat it anyways. That's Jameis Winston.
guy's
He'll
the
throw
weirdest
40
analogies.
touchdowns. But he's
I
gonna
want to
throw
eat James
40.
Winston, but okay.
He's gonna throw 45 interceptions with his 40 touchdowns. And with that being said, J-Mo cannot go anywhere higher.
He's
than,
like, I'd say top of D, honestly.
yeah, like I'd put him behind.
Starts
I'd
with
put him
a
behind
B.
Julie Brissett, honestly. Above Ryan Tannehill,
What?
behind Brissett. Fair?
Behind Brissett?
Yeah, I would take Brissett over him.
Okay.
Patty
Baker.
Mahomes.
No, what?
You skip Patty Mahomes or you just?
Mahomes is behind him. But...
Oh, well, mine is ahead of him, so maybe you messed that up by accident.
What?
But
Are you not looking at my stream?
I was looking at his
on a different screen. I like my own. I'm just doing it like.
He's done his Brock Purdy above Dak on his own.
I actually do.
This guy.
Like no one, like why you didn't? No one's looking. This is the definitive one. Like,
This is the same one you're using. It's I don't know why you're
That's
thinking behind him. Okay, so Baker.
better.
I am a big Baker defender. You know I love Baker. I love me some Baker football. I mean,
But Baker and
I heard there's a story. Alright, I just want to explain. There's a story that just came out that Baker Mayfield, Baker Mayfield's been getting head behind the same Cheesecake Factory for 5 years. The same one. He goes to the same Cheesecake Factory, takes a girl on a date there. They go to the back of Cheesecake Factory, and she gives him head, and that's it. Multiple different women. Multiple different
So
women.
what does this have anything to do
came
with football?
Just let me finish. Multiple different women have came out and said this. It's true, right? And not to mention, he won a playoff game last year against the Eagles. All that added up, Baker Mayfield is in B tier behind Kyler Murray. Thanks, final statement.
B tier behind.
Say
I
that.
think we can give him his own tier at Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory for Baker.
Cheesecake
I take Baker over
too.
Russ right now. After what I've seen, I'd maybe take Russ over him, but I'd still take Baker. He won a playoff game. I think we gotta give him some love, you know? This guy's actually in a tier.
Cheesecake. There you go.
There you
Go, Baker. There you go, buddy. Cheesecake
his
Factory for
own.
Baker. His own tier. Now we're at Patty
Patty
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
I don't want to talk about this
Okay,
guy.
Yes.
For
Like-
anything over 10 seconds, put him
Top
in
of
S
S.
tier above Josh Allen, and let's stop talking
Yeah,
about him.
there you go.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's not even. I mean,
No, we're not covering him. No, shut up. We're done.
And he connects pretty well with the shoulders. So
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't. He's a little bit higher than Josh Allen, but Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
God, I mean, you heard me and Dylan went at it today actually about Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
I'm a
I
big
saw your
Justin
group
Herbert
chat.
You're a
fan.
big.
You're going
He's
off
a
on
big
Herb today.
defender. I'm a big hater. I think Justin Herbert has not done anything. I think all he's done is blown a 27-point lead in the wild card and not make the playoffs. That's really all he's done. I mean, you can blame coach
Look,
all you want.
you put Justin Herbert on the 49ers to win a Super Bowl. Let's just say that right now.
You keep saying this. Do you know? He'd be in the same position as Brock Purdy was this year in the Super
No,
Bowl.
he would not.
And he would have lost. And he would have lost.
No,
Like, what are
I
you
actually
talking
don't
about?
know.
not.
Like, what are you
Herbert-
talking about?
That'd be interesting.
You guys are like, you guys don't get how this works.
Bro.
It's ridiculous.
Herbert,
Like, it's ridiculous.
Herbert's the truth, bro.
Herbert hasn't won anything. He hasn't won shit. He's played one playoff game.
Brock Purdy's only
There's
won
Brock
because
Purdy.
he's put in the best position possible. Okay, like Luka.
Brock Purdy.
Like,
Brock
Brock Purdy, has the
Purdy
best
had a game.
coach. One
Had
of
a
the best
game when he
coaches,
drive against the
best
Packers.
defense,
Had
the best offense.
How did you watch the Lions game and not say Brock Purdy's him? How did you not learn that game? You watched that, you didn't think at all that he's him? That didn't convince
Dan
you?
Campbell choked. Dan Campbell choked.
Oh, Dan Campbell choked. Yeah, you're a bum.
Herbert is him. Like Herbert's been.
I'm taking
Herbert
Herbert
has had
behind Dak
multiple
Prescott.
game-winning drives
Herbert's behind. When? List me one.
in the
There's a
regular
lot of,
season.
like some
When?
horrible
Where?
coaching.
Where? How? It's never happened.
I don't know.
He has no clutch
I know
gene.
he has.
Like you're looking at all these stats right now because he had 38
Luka,
touchdowns 2 years ago.
Like the
Who cares?
Chargers
He doesn't win
are not
anything.
even on the same level of like skill to the 49ers and the amount of injuries they've dealt with. Their stupid coach that got fired this year.
Bro's acting like they got nothing. Like Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and
Yeah,
Austin
they're always
Eckler.
injured.
They
They're
got
never
nothing
on the
but
field at the
Browns,
same
yeah.
time. So
but they've been there. He's had top receivers.
to me, Herbert is here.
You're
Like,
an
right
absolute-
above Purdy.
You're
Comfortably
above
above Purdy.
You're really gonna piss him off with that
You
one.
can.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
And I'd take him above Dak, honestly.
Oh
but
my
because-
God. Like, you know what you're
Herbert,
talking
like,
about.
just based off what he's
Come
done, just
on,
based off
man.
what Herbert's done, I'd put him in B tier. Below
Thank you,
Jalen Hurts.
thank you, Matthew.
I think that's
Thank
respectable.
you.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
respectable.
Thank
Putting
you.
him
I
right
don't
below
think
That's
it's
very
Jalen Hurts.
respectable.
Okay, I might.
You're looking
I'm
on
just saying
talent
that, like,
because his arm's so good. Oh, he's so talented. He's done nothing, Dylan. He didn't even play last season. Like off of what we've seen, Justin Herbert has shown promise to be a great quarterback, but he has not been a great quarterback. He's not won the games he had to win.
Okay,
He blew
I feel like you
27
should really
points
put him here.
in the playoffs. He's done anything.
Put him in B. Put him in
He's
B.
a jabroni.
Right behind
He's-
Jalen Hurts, where he belongs.
he's
I
not
think that's
behind
fair.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes, he is.
He's
Maybe
not
above
behind
Jalen Hurts.
He is.
Maybe above Jalen
He's
Hurts.
A.
Maybe, but sure. Put
put
him
him
A
in
above
B.
Dak Prescott, behind Dak Prescott. I don't care.
Okay, whatever.
But like he's
He
around
is-
there.
Above Dak
he is
Prescott.
on the level of all these guys here.
I can't wait till next season
Yeah.
when Jim Harbaugh was there and the Chargers still aren't good, and we realize that Justin Herbert's is not the real deal. I can't wait for it to happen because if you can save this in this podcast, and you're gonna come back to this and realize I was right when
It's
the
injury,
Chargers.
like,
Oh, it's
Purdy's
injuries. It's
been
always
great.
situation.
It is.
The glazing of Herbert's insane to me. Like, why are we judging Herbert like he's this god when he's done nothing? When there's other quarterbacks who are also talented
Like,
on bad teams that we say nothing
Do you,
about.
Dylan, do you think if Keenan Allen and Mike Williams have two like just seasons without injury, where do you think Herbert is at this point? You think he's like made it like deep into the playoffs at this point?
No, but it's not. It's the defense has been bad. They've been injured. The coaching has been terrible. It's not just Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, but that's like that obviously alters his stats there. because when they are playing, he's going off. And then
His
Eckler's
stats,
like old
listen,
as shit
it's not even
now.
stats. He had 38 touchdowns 2 years ago, and this season he was on pace for another 38 touchdowns, probably maybe 40, right?
Exactly.
It's-
And he's doing it with way less
but you're
than
riding
Brady.
on stats right now. When it comes to winning games, Herbert just doesn't do it well. He's
I know,
not.
but it
He's
takes a
the
team
worst.
to win. We're
He's the
ranking
worst
quarterbacks.
fourth quarter quarterback in the NFL. You can look at the stats. He's the worst fourth quarter quarterback by far. And if you
Put him
know
B.
any stats,
he,
you know
he
that.
is a B tier.
He can't
He
win.
is a B right now.
He can't
as of
win
right
games,
now.
and until
He has the
back and win.
potential to be an A, but he's a B right
Exactly.
Listen,
But he's a B
next
right
year
now.
we're
He
gonna
has
be
not
doing this,
won.
and he'll be right here. Don't worry.
now.
Unbelievable.
we'll see.
Can't believe I had to defend the nonsense.
Listen,
Anyway,
he's
Aaron
staying here.
Rodgers.
Purdy
Dude.
though on the Chargers is getting nowhere. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. Okay, no worry. I just keep like, doubting Brock Purdy. He loves it. He loves it because all you guys do is doubt this guy, and he keeps winning. It's crazy to me. It's like he just loves it. He feeds off it. Brock Purdy is
feeds
more
on
than
it
just
just
a
to lose
pocket.
the Super Bowl.
Listen, I'm gonna go on Brock Purdy rant right now. He's more than a pocket passer. He's more than a system quarterback. He's shown that he
No
can run
one
on his legs.
cares.
He's shown he
Okay.
can make plays. You're a loser. You don't know what you're talking. You don't know ball. Okay, Aaron
Those are
Rodgers
the
didn't
people
play
that
last
lose the
season.
Super Bowl.
He won
That's
back-to-back
Brock Purdy.
MVPs a couple years ago. He's a solid quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers. Let's move on.
Quarterbacks of all time.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron-
Let's move on here.
Aaron Rodgers is. He didn't play last season.
Pfizer legend.
Yep.
I guess I was just speaking about Aaron Rodgers. I was not talking about Brock Purdy right now. I was talking about Aaron Rodgers. And I said Aaron Rodgers. I was going on my rant about Aaron Rodgers. And I was saying that he didn't play last season, but he's still one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He still is a good quarterback.
He's
And
like
for that
Herbert
reason,
level.
I would take him. Oh, come on. Come on now.
Okay, like we just solely have to base off.
I'm
We have to
taking
base this off of what we think he's gonna do next season. 'cause He didn't do anything this
Don't
season.
you dare. Don't you even dare. I don't you even dare. Don't you even fucking dare.
You put Rodgers on the 49ers.
He's
He's winning the
behind.
Super Bowl.
Oh my
Yeah, yeah,
God.
100%.
He is.
No. He's behind
is,
Purdy.
bro.
He's behind. Oh, Aaron Rodgers
No.
is the least clutch quarterback of all time. He's the least clutch quarterback of all time.
Bro, Pretty close
He's
like
lost
twice.
the
He's
NFC
like
championship
all of a
game
sudden Tom
5
Brady
times.
clutch. I don't-
He's lost the
Let's
NFC
just
championship
stop
game
this
5
nonsense.
times.
He's a better quarterback
Oh
than
my God,
Brock
Aaron
Purdy.
Rodgers. Oh my God.
Yes.
He's 42 years old. He's behind Herbert. He's behind Dak. He's behind Purdy. Put him where he belongs. Behind Justin Herbert right now. Thank you. Holy shit, you're ridiculous.
He didn't do any. Like, so you think he's gonna be an A next season? That's what because
Look at
that's what we have to
Matthew.
base it off of. You think he's gonna be an A?
I think he'll be
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I think
Think
he'll
so?
be around the top 10. He'll be around Jalen Hurts.
But Matthew, you said why? You said he was better than Purdy.
You guys just
Yeah.
finished talking about he's better than Purdy, and now you're like, he's not even 8 tier. What are you talking about?
No, he is better than Purdy.
make up your
Like,
mind.
I'm just saying, like next season,
Oh,
he's
God.
not
Oh, my
gonna
God.
progress at
I
all. He's
already
not gonna
know
have
what's
just a
coming
bad
with this.
season.
I already know
Tell me,
what's
tell
coming
me
with this
about
next
this.
quarterback. I already know
Like,
what's
so
coming with
like
this
you're
next
gonna put him above Jalen Hurts. You think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have a better season than Jalen Hurts next
You
year?
know what, Matthew? I actually kind of agree with you. And I would agree
Like-
to put Aaron Rodgers in.
And Jordan Love. He's gonna have a better season than Jordan Love next year.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers goes.
But you know, behind Jordan Love, I agree.
Put him below Jordan.
Stick
Yeah,
him
put him
there.
there. It's a good spot.
That's good. That's a good spot. You guys just talked about how he's better than Brock Purdy. And now
I can also see Tua
He
being
is
better.
better. Brock Purdy shit doesn't deserve to be here, but we have to because you're here.
Oh, you're ridiculous. You ask anyone who knows ball, he's a top 10 quarterback. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a fraud. I want everyone to know this podcast. We were supposed to do a draft podcast, but these guys don't know football and don't know any prospects. They don't know ball. Okay, this podcast is fraudulent.
It's because of
These guys
clown.
don't know what they're talking
There's
about.
no context.
you spend your time-
Absolutely zero context.
Shut up.
Spend your
Next
time-
player. Next
I spent
player.
my time watching Brock Purdy, and you spent your time watching
Oh,
prospects.
my
So
God.
that's
Jared Goff. I
He's
put
A.
him. I put him behind Justin Herbert. I'd say.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spot. No argue there.
I was really expecting more pushback there. I'm happy that we didn't have to see that. But
No, I only have we got-
I think this is Kyle Trask. I think so, but he didn't play this year. Let's put him in F2.
He looks like a little
He's not
child.
played a single football game. No, he's not. Kirk Cousins. I'd put him behind Jalen Hurts, and behind Jordan Love. Behind Jordan Love, behind Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
It's sad though because he was on pace for a good season too, and just the unfortunate injury. Marcus Mariota did not play this year, and when he has played in his NFL career, he's
He
been
is trash.
pretty trash. So
Put Derek Carr in F.
Just stick him in
Just put him in F.
Make Derek Carr's own tier. Just
I
sit-
Put it below F.
I hate Derek Carr.
I actually
Put him
hate
below, like,
Derek
put him
Carr.
Andy,
with such a
Andy
passion.
from Toy Story. Put him Andy from Toy Story. That's his tier. This guy stinks.
I was gonna call it
Let's
here
not
like
sugarcoat it.
you
He
suck.
stinks.
Or like fuck you.
He had good weapons this year, and he just stinks, guys. I mean,
Yeah. Absolute
simply
putrid
put, he
player.
stinks. All right.
He looks like he
so-
has like mascara on. Like he looks like a emo
He
kid.
low key does, and he just
No offense to
He's a
emo
jabroni.
kids, but that's just what he looks like.
Go home, buddy. Go home. Get out
All
of
the
here.
all the
Okay.
emo kids watching this podcast.
So now
go
let's
home.
round out our top quarterbacks. So we got number 1 spot, Patty Mahomes, obviously.
Yeah.
I think everyone's in agreement with that. Josh Allen, obviously we're all in agreement with that. I think Joe Burrow, all in agreement. Lamar Jackson, number 4. CJ Stroud, number 5. Stafford, number 6. Brock Purdy, number 7. Dak Prescott, number 8.
Oh, wait.
Full fast one.
It's got to
The
switch
thing
it
is
up.
like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Dak Prescott, number 7, because you guys don't know football. Brock Purdy, number 8.
I mean, Justin Herbert is obviously number 8, but
Justin Herbert, number 9. Jared Goff, number 10. And that rounds off
That's
our
a
top
top
10
10.
quarterbacks in the NFL.
Jalen Hurts
And
outside
then-
the top 10. How do you feel about that?
And you know what? Jalen Hurts will be
great.
back in the top 10 next year. I think he'll
Yeah.
surpass
He
Jared
will.
Goff next season. And then we have Jordan Love in 11. Or sorry, 12. And then Kirk Cousins 13. And then Aaron Rodgers 14. And then Trevor Lawrence 15. So that's our top 15 quarterbacks. So a lot of people are definitely shocked that Tua is not a top 15 quarterback, but you snooze, you lose, bud. And then we have
Literally,
Kyler Murray.
if you're snoozing on the field, you lose.
Exactly. And then we have Kyler Murray that rounds off the B tier, and then we have obviously Cheesecake Factory for Baker Mayfield. He's GOAT just for that story. I mean, that's
Is that the
excellent
face he
stuff.
makes behind the cheesy cat? Like, he's just so used to it now.
Yeah, that's just we love to see it for Baker.
Stone Cold.
That's a classic move by Baker. You know, slinging the girls in Tampa and back to Cheesecake Factory. Love to see it. Russell
Pure
Wilson
class.
is head of C tier. Herbert behind. Sorry, not Herbert. Fields behind him, and then Daniel Jones behind Fields, and then Richardson, Gino, Gardner Minshew, Sam Howell, Will Levis, and then the plethora of D tier quarterbacks. We have like 20 over here. All backups except for one person, obviously, Bryce Young, and then Jacoby Brissett, Jabo, Winston, Ryan Tannehill, Cooper Rush, Kenny Pickett, Sam Darnold, Jimmy Garoppolo, Stetson Bennett,
No, that's Tommy DeVito. That's Tommy.
Andy. Yeah, sorry.
No,
Tommy
that's
DeVito. Tommy DeVito. Okay, I remember Tommy
Forgot
DeVito.
about that.
Andy Dalton, Desmond Ritter,
The
Zach
real
Wilson,
Desmond Ritter.
Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Bailey Zapp, Mike White, Teddy Bridgewater, and Davis Mills, and then Marcus Mariota. And that's our. And then Taysom Hill in F tier. And then
we got
go
Taysom
home.
Hill.
Go home, Dak. And then
Malik
we're not.
Willis,
Go
so
go
much
home, Carr.
And then Derek
Okay,
Carr
okay,
at the bottom.
actually, okay, Derek. Okay, first of all, Derek Carr. We're already actually like, I'll put him back and go home, buddy. But like, I think
Actually,
he's
he's probably behind. He's behind. He's probably right there.
behind
Yeah.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, he's probably right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like go home, buddy.
Maybe above Bryce if you want to make an argument, but. And that's your quarterbacks. Any changes you guys would like to make here? Because I have a few, but
I'd put Herbert above Brady.
I would put Brock Purdy above Dak Prescott, and I think
But I mean, everything else
should-
I'm pretty comfortable with. I think
That's
I'd probably
okay,
take
so.
Fields over Wilson, but it's
I'll
close.
take Russ over Fields. Other than that,
I
don't
put Jalen
make
Hurts in
complaints
A,
with
but
this list,
it's just one man's opinion.
yeah, and you know what? The only complaints I have with this list is Brock behind Dak, and other than that, this is a very good list, guys. I mean, we did pretty good here. This podcast is
Yeah.
now officially nearing an hour, and
Yeah.
think
I mean,
everyone's
I had a
Is it
lot of
really?
fun doing
Holy.
this. This is, yeah, no.
it's a fun time.
I had a lot of fun.
Um,
This is fun. I'd love to do more. We could
Yeah,
probably
maybe
do,
more.
we
running
could do, like,
backs,
so many tier
receivers,
lists like
maybe,
this.
Tight ends. We can do.
Yeah,
we can do
this,
if you guys,
this is content gold here.
if you guys like the tier list, I mean, we could do these weekly. I mean, we can pump these out. I mean, this is an easy
Yeah.
episode to do, and
Yeah,
no research really needed. So
In different sports, not just football.
yeah, we can
Um,
do basketball. Maybe
I mean,
football.
we can do also the whole team and stuff like that. We can rank sports themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
If,
Lots of
if you guys really
possibilities.
want sports related, I mean, we were doing just a serial one before the podcast. I mean, we can get frisky.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
We, can get some
We had a
really
very good
off-topic
serial
shit.
one.
Yeah.
Arguably better than this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
arguably
that
better
was
than
very
this one.
entertaining.
we
There
get
wasn't any-
serial ones. We can
there wasn't
do
any arguments
sport
though. It was
games.
pretty agreement. Yeah, sports games,
We should have a whole podcast just doing tier lists. That's the whole.
Yeah.
It's just different topics every week.
endless amounts.
Okay. This is an hour left, or maybe no, an hour left. No,
We
an
have a whole
in.
hour left. Another
Yeah.
hour of this.
Yeah, so we're an hour in. I think we're gonna wrap this up, but we want to hear your guys' take on our take. You know, comment who you haven't asked, who you think the best is, who you think the worst is, and also definitely want to hear if you think Dak Prescott or Brock Purdy is better, because that seems to be the biggest controversy
Well,
here.
we will. I mean, we'll put that on TikTok too, so you guys can really
Yeah.
just see.
So follow us on
because, I mean,
TikTok,
we all know you're
on
not staying through an
Lingo.
hour of this, so we'll
But
put
yeah,
that
if
up
you,
on
yes,
TikTok
am I
for
ready to
sure.
wrap up here?
And
Yeah, I
so,
think we're ready to wrap up. So,
All right, so thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. See ya.
bye-bye.
so yeah.